Why, hello there. I still need a new intro. I'll do that at some point, probably. Micah, hello. Welcome. I think I kind of know what I'm going to do today, so I'm just going to get into it. Yin Yang, hello, also. Luigi, hello. We're drawing someone on some stairs today. You know what this is? It is not a Joker meme before memes are suggested. Birth of Venus, but soft boys. Interesting, interesting. Let's give him a ball. There's a lot of things that are wrong with this that I'm going to fix in a minute. I do know the Birth of Venus. We don't have enough sea foam. I mean, I guess we kind of do with the background, but not enough for a whole myth about it. This foot is weird. The thing about this that's messing me up currently is that, like, the knee and the foot generally point in the same direction. Otherwise, it looks like your foot's kind of bending in a weird way. Or like you're doing that anime girl toes pointing inward thing. Okay. Gila monster, Gila monster. I'm not sure which it is, but welcome, hello. Oh, Key. Thank you for the subscription. Could have spent that money anywhere and you spent it here. I appreciate it. People don't appreciate your art history jokes. That's unfortunate. Art history is always a fun time. Except when it's not. Maybe let's not have him come that high up with his shoulder. Tank at the Olympic Games? No. Could be. But I'm gonna do some stuff. Right? This is not how I need this foot to go. I'm gonna do some stuff with the lighting in this one. So it's not gonna be a tank drawing, because it's gonna be like way too menacing. Dread Gamer. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Needs to be ever so slightly higher up. Yeah, that's probably fine. Keep forgetting that I flipped the canvas. Now it's gonna look weird when I flip it back. Tragedy. The reference that I'm looking at is a guy in like a super old-timey suit. One of those like 1920s kind of suits that's like way too big. So it's not really helping me figure out where I need to put everything to make this make sense. And I have to just wing it. Hector, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you and those bits. I think his foot's gonna be further here, probably. That seems probably fine. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So it's kind of like this whole zone and above is going to be in shadow. So I'm not like super duper terribly worried about what's happening here. I mean, I will be in a minute, but not right now. And actually, in fact, let me not do this because this is going to be confusing for the silhouette later. I just have his arm come down kind of normal. It'll be less weird. But since it's going to be like kind of menacing or intimidating, I'm not sure if I want it to be another Cecil drawing or a Felix drawing, because those are usually my two go-tos when I am trying to draw someone sort of menacing or intimidating. You probably wouldn't see this wrist. Okay. Probably. This arm still looks really weird. I'm guessing your vote is still probably going to be Cecil. Which I don't have any problems with. I just feel like I've drawn him a lot this week already. It needs to be further this way, I think. Oh, what if we just put his hand in his pocket? I don't know if that's going to read, though. Is the problem. Shoulder needs to come up a little bit higher. That's too high, though, I think. Nope. I hate that. What if instead I do... Maybe I will do like a Cecil one. He just has his hand up here, like fixing his hair. Which means this bicep is going to be a little more turned up this way. And this is going to Stretch it a little further that way. I have to make this a little smaller. Needs to come here. That needs to go there. Bring this like that. Needs to come this way some. I don't really know why I'm drawing the belly button because he's gonna have a shirt on, so I think that's mostly just for me to keep track of like where things are gonna go. Alright, I think that's probably enough information for this to move on. Let's try and get this a little centered. I'll probably make this a little bit smaller as well. The reference has this person like directly in the middle. There's like a lot of space, which I don't really want. So I'll probably make it come over here like this. And we'll say it ends like here. It goes down from there. Wham. And I'll figure out this stuff in a minute. Omi. Thank you for the follow and welcome. How are you? I'll probably bring this further up this way. So have probably be like here-ish and then down. So what's gonna happen is this area is gonna be in shadow and this area on him is gonna be in shadow. But this area back here is going to be bright. And these areas are going to be dark. It's all going to like frame a bunch of things. Are going to frame each other. Is the plan. I don't know if that's going to actually work. Anonymous cheerer, thank you for cheering. Now I have to actually kind of figure out how this is going to go. Maybe I will give him a shirt. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him like a tank top or not. But then I was concerned that people might think it was tank. Which is not who I intend for this to be. That's like the easiest way to give away that it's not tank, is just get that person long sleeves or any sleeves at all. So it's kind of like where the folds might come in. Hands be looking so soft. It's because I don't go outside or do manual labor if I can avoid it. But thank you. Perfect for holding. Aw. You guys are so sweet. Give him some shorts though, I think. I think shorts, but like those little I don't even know what that type of shoe is called. Let me figure this out really quick. Okay. So it'll be like, wait, no, this is the one that's touching the ground, so this will be a little less in perspective. It'll be, the angle will be a little more shallow. So we'll bring this up here. A loafer. Yeah. Those like, the kind of shoes that are like Vans. You know what I mean? the like slip-on, slip-off kind of shoes. I don't know if those are considered loafers. They're like sneakers still. So I'm not 100% certain what the classification is there. To come a little further this way. Bringing this down here. Are they just called slip-ons? I'm not sure. I legitimately have no idea. Okay, so this again is the heel area. This will be where the toes are, kind of. It's probably going to be a little closer this way. The main thing is that I'm trying to make them not exactly the same as all the other shoes I usually draw. Give him Crocs. Oh no. The most evil of shoe styles. The more I'm looking at this, the more I kind of don't like this pose. So maybe what I will do is just put both his hands in his pockets. Not because I don't want to draw his hands, but because it looks a little more menacing that way. I always feel the need to clarify when I put hands in pockets. Because that used to be what I did, was it'd be like, this person has their hands in their pockets. I don't want to draw their hands. But this time specifically, it is not that. The whole outfit is Crocs. Oh no. So compared to this foot, leg, whatever, it's a little too small and this is a little too high. I need to bring this down here-ish. Make that a little thicker. This in a little. Sort of like that, I guess. I don't really need to be doing these scrolls, I'm mostly just doing it to try and figure out where I'm going to put shadows later. I didn't pick the eraser like I thought I did, again. So, because he's not twisting, shoulders need to be a little more even. I could have it look like he's kind of slumped over, hunched over, slouched over. If you bring the shoulders up a little higher and the head down a little further. Get that sort of like rough and grumpy vibe. Again, that line doesn't have to be there, I'm just kind of putting it there. Okay, so if it is in fact the boy Cecil, gotta bring his hair Over here. Kind of like that. What if I... Oh. What if I give him 2 cowlicks on either side that kind of come up like horns? So in the silhouette, it looks like he has horns. Even though he doesn't really. And then that'll just be how I draw him forever. So he looks like he has horns but doesn't. That's one of the good things about drawing these characters all the time, is that you can kind of figure them out as you go. Okay, so his nose, like that. I don't really need to be drawing his whole eyes because I'm not going to draw those. But I guess for future reference, if anyone's curious, he has a goatee and he has a little dot under his left eye. If anyone cares. That's how you draw this boy. Needs to be a little wider. Let's do center. A little better. Do I want to give him cargo shorts? I don't think I do. It's more of a Jesse thing. I'm gonna stop there. I could give him glasses, like sunglasses. I don't think I will. That again feels too much like a Jesse thing, so never mind. Forget I said anything. Or don't. I'm not your dad. I'll tell you what to do. Bring this further that way. Okay. Drawing guide. I just need it to be on for like a hot second. So that I do this. Oh. Here. Okay, so our horizon line is here. Actually, that's what I need to do, is we need a perspective. Just a simple 1-point perspective though. I'm not doing anything super crazy. I guess. This should be higher. Should be like here, I think. Oops. Didn't mean to hit cancel. Yeah. Get that color. Where I'm putting this vanishing point is supposed to be like kind of sort of where your eyes are physically located, I guess. Oh, I have to sneeze. You're older than me, so you're my dad. Papa. It's the stretch alarm. Time to stretch. Papa Bear. Oh boy. Oh, and thank you, Yuni, for blessing me as I sneeze. Okay, so this is where this law needs to go. Maybe I'm not doing this properly. Hold on. Time for everyone to realize that I have no idea what I'm doing with perspective. I don't think this is correct. I'm just doing this to kind of help me figure some stuff out. So I don't do what I'm doing, I guess. Yeah, okay. Forget it. We're not doing it. It's time to go back to the grid. The grid never lets us down. 4 fingers deep into the Chipotle. More power to you. You enjoy that Chipotle. Just gonna go with that because that's how I feel. Hello? Procreate, please. Thank you. Okay. So this needs to be roughly the same angle as the line I just drew. They need to be kind of even as well. It's probably fine. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this off so I don't get too confused. Okay, so that's a stair. This is a stair. This is a stair. Nope. This one is a stair. I think. That's not accurate, even a little bit. Maybe I should use that there reference that I've got. Like some sort of not fool. Let me get rid of these lines. There's no railing on the stairs in this reference, which is kind of unfortunate for me. Make this real big so that I know these are the railings. Okay. So we got this stair here, and this one is a little bit chunkier. Okay. We done that. Okay, so this one is even chunkier still. At the top of the stair. Goes downward, and I guess I should probably use this drawing assist because that's exactly what this is for. So then top of this stair even more, and then, oh, I forgot to turn off my thing. I don't want to confuse y'all with notifications. And then yeah, then it's like here. And this whole zone is stairs. Top of the stairs. Okay. I think I have enough. Or at least I hope so, because I'm moving forward now. That's probably fine. Always want to try and start with the background first if you can. For two reasons. One, well, you don't always have to, but I like to, if at all possible. For a couple of reasons. The first of which is that it helps me to figure out where everything is supposed to go in space. So that by the time I get to the character, stuff makes a little more sense. Silver, hello! Welcome. Or just hello, I guess, if you're not able to stay. But thanks for saying hi. Yeah. I like to try and figure out how things are gonna go before get to the character. Because you'll always end up covering up some parts of the background with the character. Well, not always, but most of the time. Unless you're doing like a landscape focus situation. The background is like the focal point or whatever. So figuring out the background before you get to the person helps you to put things in the right spots, you know? Oops. I'm doing my best to kind of follow that diagonal line from a second ago. And I'll have to straighten these lines up in a minute. But generally what I'm doing is doing all of my straight lines first, and then we go from corner to corner to connect those lines in perspective there. This is why it's better to try and figure out your perspective first, because stuff like this is made easier when you generally know what you're doing. But your boy ain't normally about that life. Unfortunately for me. I'm gonna try and break up that line a little bit as well. On that one because it's not got another corner to line up with. Do these look like stairs? Kind of is the answer. They appear stair-like, which I guess is the best I can ask for. For someone who doesn't really want to deal with perspective right now. Whoops. Don't be like me, friends. Do your perspective stuff first. Figure it out. Your pieces will look a lot better. Trust me. I'm just lazy. And don't want to be here all night doing perspective. Because as interesting as I'm sure it is watching me draw lines, I want to get to like coloring and lighting. Seen stairs, and those do appear to be steps. It's just what they want you to think. Ooh, such a mystery. So this reference is in black and white. I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm gonna make a layer here. Whoops, just for these railings. Just so I don't have to worry about erasing a ton of stuff to get them to fit in the right places that I want them to be in. Okay. Close enough. But I guess now that I'm doing the stairs, they're out there. It's true. But now that I'm kind of doing line art stuff, how is everyone? If you weren't around when I asked that the first time. I hope all is well. I hope your week is going great. I spent a lot of the day actually working, but also doing like tangentially work-related things. By which I mean uploading stream stuff to YouTube. I haven't made them live yet because I was gonna wait until after stream tonight to do this, but I think I will put past streams on my YouTube channel because I'm not using it for anything else right now. So if you're not able to catch the stream, you can watch them on YouTube. But I do want like folks who subscribe to get like a little bit more than just emotes. So I'm gonna make the most recent stream only on Twitch. But it'll go to YouTube after the next stream. I don't really need to put anything here, so I'm not going to. Okay. But yeah, if you guys ever feel bad about not catching the stream or whatever, now you will have an ability to watch if you really want to later, I guess. Kayaking with your cousin after work? Oh man, that sounds like a long day. I don't think I really need to do his face at all, but I'm going to, because I like it. It's fun. Chankanobe. I'm never sure how to say your name, but hello and welcome. Actually, I'm not going to do his face at all, because it's all going to be in shadow. I'm not going to worry about it. And yes, hand cam. We are hand camming now. For a few weeks. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. You were talking to a cutie Omi. I'm sure they're very lucky. What's happening? Oh, the hug. Nightbot will show up in a second and remind everybody, I'm sure. I want to say it's exclamation point. Hold on. Yeah. Soggy squeeze sounds suggested. No Twitch terms of service. It was just a hug command, I swear. Cute and adorable. Wow. Maybe I should at least figure out how this is gonna go. Nice jam, hello. I don't usually draw any of the boys from the front, so it's always kind of awkward when I have to figure out how I'm supposed to actually do both sides of their hair. I think I gave him 2 of these originally, and somewhere along the way it got diminished, so I'm gonna give him 2 this time. We'll see how it looks. The problem with pieces like this is that I'm not the best character designer ever, so all of the boys have very similar silhouettes, which is not good for character design. Which means that it'll be harder to tell who this person is without seeing all the details. So I'm hoping some little things I do will help to give it away. Mostly just like the posture. Oh, good looking and one of a kind. Objectively, the design is not the best. There's nothing like terribly wrong with it, but it could be better if I was trying to do like a whole series or something. Where you would want them to like read more clearly. I don't even really know if I need that one there, but I'm putting it there. I lied, no I'm not. I'm getting rid of it immediately. Okay. Moving on. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Omi. And don't get me wrong, I love all of these boys. They're all so fun to draw. But in terms of like design and animation principles, they're not the greatest in all aspects. They might be okay in some aspects, but not every one of them, is what I'm trying to say. The silhouettes is a big one. They have like different facial silhouettes, but not a ton of differences to like their entire body type situation, I guess. Practice do be making perfect, that's true. True and factual. In this particular instance, I'm aware of the flaws. So the practice isn't really like gonna aid me a ton. This is one of those like do as I say, not as I do kind of things if you really want to learn about art stuff, I guess. Don't do like me. Make your characters slightly more different. Unless you're like going for some sort of aesthetic or story purpose. But honestly, art stuff is all like subjective anyway, so you can just do whatever you want, really. The rules, quote unquote, are in place mainly as like a shorthand of like things that have been tried to and proven to work versus things that are not. Just about every like art quote unquote rule exists because it's like a thing that over time people have just learned works better at conveying your intention to the person who is consuming the art. That makes sense? Ah, the stretch alarm. Time to stretch. Maybe I need like a little stretch animation or something that I can click on. And that way we could all stretch together. Wow. I'll be healthy. Healthy is in very large quotes there. I'm not healthy. Learning the conventions so you can break them effectively is a very good point. And that's kind of why you learn them in the first place. Is again because it's like over many, many years, folks have done these things and have found that they work to do the thing that the person who did them has set out to do, I guess. Ransom, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well wherever it is you are. Everyone has a unique art style. Yeah. There are certain things that, like, regardless of style, fall into those kind of rules, though. Just as like another like, hey, this works and this is why it works. This good. Sometimes when I draw feet, I just kind of like do a bunch of lines and hope that the squiggles line up in a way that I want them to. Don't mock me, yin yang. Me and my catchphrases. I lean on them as something to say when I don't know what to say, so that I don't end up doing what I do at the end of every stream, which is just sit there and ramble about nothing because I don't know what to say. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Yes. Okay. This one is not as good. Better, I guess. Do I have anything left to do? Yes. Set everything. I'll put one here. Okay. I was gonna change the line weight and I didn't want to do it if I had to somehow remember what the line weight was before and come back to it later. I guess that's fine. Okay. This is why I didn't really care about his eyes at all. I'm just gonna... No, I don't want it to be a line. I want it to be a circle. We're gonna do spooky eyes. I don't know if I'm actually going to keep these little star shapes, so I'm not going to get too far into them. Okay, so the shadow... We're going to do shadow shapes first, I think. Turn that off. Turn this back on. Give him the light up anime glasses. Boy, I sure hope I'm on the right line. Okay. Scary. I'll put this below the line layer. I'm gonna fill in this big old shape now, but I'm probably gonna be using gradients here. So that it's not just like one big blob. Okay. The reference kind of has it like arcing a little. I don't know if I really want that much of an arc to it though. Part of me wants to just do like a straight flat line, but I don't think I should. That might look weird. Have fun in your shower. Don't slip and fall. Be careful. Pork, hello. How are you? I'm debating if I want to do all the shadows now. Guess I will. I wasn't sure if I wanted to specifically do this silhouette situation on its own sort of layer. I'm gonna put them all together and see what happens. Doing the Bowser Day pick, nice, nice. I was considering it, but every time I draw Bowser, it comes out like weird looking, so I was like, let me not. Especially while it's like on stream and I can have people like ridicule me about it. Like, I don't need that in my life today. Or any day, I guess, for that matter, but still. Ricky Spanish, hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Doing good, that's good. I'm glad. Wait. Must fix bumpy line. let's see if I can just kind of fix it. Okay, good enough. Okay. Sort of like this, I guess. I think what I really need to do is just kind of fill this in first, so I'm gonna just use this color for now. Because his regular skin tone would probably be a little too bright to like very visibly see. Well, he's actually kind of tan, so maybe not. Practice more Procreate. Oh, well, I'm glad that you like it. And yeah, I would definitely say to give Procreate a try. It is my favorite drawing app to use. It's very quick for me. But I mostly just like the UI a lot. It's like very drawing centric. There's not a ton of menus everywhere, which is what I like about it the most, I think. In terms of like capability though, Clip Studio Paint is usually the one I recommend to people. That one's also quite good, and it's not super expensive like Photoshop is. But also Clip Studio does so many things. It's pretty incredible. I just don't like the UI. I never really sat down to learn it. Cosmos, hello. I changed the setup not super long ago, maybe like a week or something at this point. I am drawing another Cecil drawing with some lighting and him coming down some stairs. Hopefully it looks better when it's done and makes more sense, but I cannot promise anything, I suppose. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't plugged my iPad in yet. Maybe I'll do that the next time the stretch alarm goes off. Oh, thanks, Cosmos. I'm glad you like them. They were very fun to do. Hopefully I get to make some more soon. Alright, that's all I needed for that. I guess a lot of this would be in shadow still. Like here, I guess. Something like that. Kind of sleepy today. Kind of wanted to take a nap when I got home, but I was like, let me not. So now I'll sleep through the stream. This happened to me before. Sleep after the stream. Maybe. I mean, eventually, definitely. We'll have to sleep at some point. But oh no, your internet's buggy. It is unfortunate. I hate when that happens. I'm trying to keep all of these shadows kind of in the right spaces, but at the same time I have to remain aware of the fact that the lighting is coming from behind this person. So some of the sides are going to have light shining on them still. Just have to kind of figure out which ones and where, you know? Maybe this goes like this. I don't know about this. This is questionable at best. Can't be too sure. Oops. Okay. There's definitely some shadow interaction that'll be happening here with the stairs and such, but right now I'm trying to focus on just the character for now. Make him a little bit bigger. Do I play any games? Like on stream or in general? On stream, the last game I played was Donut County a long time ago, but I kind of do want to play games again on stream. I just don't really know what to play. I might play through Kentucky Route Zero again, so maybe I'll do that on stream, since I kind of want to start over for that game. It's one of those episodic games, but I didn't know it was episodic when it came out. Well, I did, but I thought it was like all the way over. And it was not. It was just like the last episode was about to come out. So by the time I finished it, the last episode had not yet appeared. I was like, oh, well, bummer. And then by the time it came out, I was like, what am I doing again? So maybe I'll play it on stream one day. Because it's a pretty neat game. Or at least I thought so. But yes, I guess to answer your question, I do play games. Oops. I unplugged my headphones from my mic for a second. I need to do that same thing with these things here. I'm just gonna use these. But yeah, I was hoping, well, not hoping, okay, so, the game that I keep trying to play, but have not really played, is Final Fantasy 14. I've tried on like 4 separate occasions to like really get into it, because I know I would like it, but I want to play a tank in that game, and I did not know that the tank is like the one who decides basically the pace of the dungeons, I guess, when I first started like getting into it. So it like gives me anxiety because I don't really know what I'm doing. So as a result, I haven't really played it that much because the game keeps trying to make me do dungeons, and I'm like, but I don't want people to get mad at me. So maybe someday I will play Final Fantasy on stream, and you guys can tell me what to do or something. Because I feel like that would make it a little better if I had like friends coaching me how to play. But at the same time, I feel like I would also somehow still get like, let me put this line here and put one here. I feel like I would somehow still get like randos just sort of appearing and yelling at me for not knowing what I'm doing. From what I understand, 14 is very nice, like, community-wise, but like folks are generally very helpful, apparently. I haven't really run into anybody who's been like mean or anything. I just have anxiety that there might be a person at some point, I guess. Which is kind of silly, but also I'm generally a very anxious person. Stretch time. Ugh. Yeah, that makes sense, Ice Jam. The issue that I have with it is that it's been around for so long that it's one of those things that's like, even though there are still people who are new coming to it all the time, especially now with all of the like Blizzard things that have happened and people hopping off of World of Warcraft and looking for a different MMO to play. But yeah, so I still kind of feel like, I don't know, like it's been around for this long, like I should at least have some sort of idea of what I'm doing. Even though that's not generally the case. I'm gonna have to do 2 layers for the stairs, I think. Yeah. Let me double check this reference just to make sure. Yeah, okay. Kind of comes to like here. Not like exactly, because this is not the same number of stairs as the reference I'm looking at, but it kind of comes mid-stair where this light starts. So that's what I'm gonna try. Okay. And it's like this. Come on, there we go. Oops. I gotta do the lines on the railing need to be the same color as everything else. There we go. Guess I didn't really need to be so exact with the shadows on the stairs. I just didn't really expect to fill all of this in right away, but here we are. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, there was another game that I played on stream later, Alligator. Didn't finish it though, so maybe I should finish that someday. I think the last time I streamed it, I said I wouldn't play it unless it was on stream, which is why I haven't finished it. So maybe I'll do that. I kind of wanted to do like the Great Frog Detective or something, because that's a very adorable game that's very short. But I played it already, and it's like a mystery, so it's not like a hard mystery, but it is a mystery, and knowing how to solve the mystery kind of ruins it a little bit. There aren't any railings on this drawing, or on this photo I'm looking at. There are on the drawing, so terribly certain how to do the lighting for these. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. as is the way that I do things on stream, or any time in general. Oh yeah, the alligator game is delightful and wonderful. Truly a magical time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it this way. Because this will make more sense for me later on. But not here. Let's put it beneath the actual line layer that this is gonna go on. Turnip, hello, welcome. How are you? I'm surprised you're not watching the shot put right now. Isn't that the finals? Unless I got like postponed or whatever. Oh crap. Well, goodbye. You can just put it on in another tab, I won't blame you. Okay. So this isn't the color that this is going to be, but what we want to do is the following. This and this. It's too much actually. Here and like here. Good enough. Okay. I did this on the wrong layer. Of course I figured out exactly where it needs to go on the wrong layer. Unfortunate for me. Okay. So now I'm gonna blur these. Set it to like add, I guess. And now I'm just gonna use that layer I picked. As like a where to put these things kind of layer. Like so. And that's generally how I'm going to be doing the lighting for these stairs and things. So I need to do another one like here. Oh no. Okay. Blur that a bunch. Put it to add again. Select that layer. Yeah. That's probably what I need. Good enough. Okay. I'm gonna just group all these. Don't really need those layers. Oops. Do need all of these though. These are the railings. Let's say like here and here and like here. Work rate, please. I just want a straight line. There we go. Aramis, hello. And like here is probably good. Blur. That might be too much actually. Okay. Kind of like color dodge for that one actually. Select this, invert here. put it on add. Turn it down some. And realistically, this is probably going to be like a darker kind of gray. Let me just do that now. Okay. So now I want to come through with yet another shadow layer. Spooky, scary. I kind of want to get close to the layer for shadows that I did before without going over. But how are you, Arameus? I hope all is well. Intimidating energy is strong, but would still hug. Understandable. Hugs are strong. Hugs find a way. Or whatever. Oh wait, there was a thing I was gonna do when I got up the last time. I hit the... Oh yeah, I was gonna plug in my iPad. It might be fine. Maybe it's fine. I'm unsure. What I don't want to have happen is that it tells me like, hey, you've got 10% of your battery left. And then I go to plug it in, and then every like couple minutes it'll be like, hey, you have 10% left. So that happens to me sometimes. You are goo. I am glad that you are goo. Just want to come in and sort of reinforce some of these darker shadow spots. It's on this layer. I feel like I'd be a bajillionaire at this point if I had $1 for every time I tried to draw and was using either the pen or the eraser when I meant to be using the other one. Happens to me so much. At least now you guys can see that I like actually even attempt to hit the button, but sometimes I just don't want to go. Am I hitting in the wrong spot? Perhaps. Or perhaps it just doesn't like me, who can say? Gotta do this, I think. Who's this boyo? This is Cecil, the antagonist boy, the spooky, intimidating boy. It's definitely far larger than it needs to be, so. Antagonist of your heart. Well, that sounds much less threatening. I guess that's good enough. Or that's all I'm gonna do there, I think. So now I need to come in and do this part. This part is strange because it's like the tops of these stairs are simultaneously darker and lighter, depending on where in the stair you're looking. I think it's because the stairs are all white, so they're just like bouncing light everywhere. But I can't say for sure. What staria? I'm so confused. I'm looking at a reference picture of stairs, or a person on some stairs, I should say. I'm probably going to take another pass at this shadow, just because the figure is the darkest thing by far in the image I'm looking at, so I will probably make that literally actually the same as the line art color, guess. And I'll make this like some sort of opacity. Oops. The same with like the cast shadows under his feet. I'm probably going to do those with full darkness. Stairs are like the Mona Lisa. Them stairs are watching you. Simon and Garfunkel style. Private eyes. Kind of would play that song, but I can't. Curse you, DMCA. Ruining all of my Hall & Oates. Jeez, why did I say Simon and Garfunkel? A different two and person, I guess. Two people thing. Words are hard. Okay, so I think it's because these parts are in the light of the thing coming down. That's my guess. So maybe I'll do some on his legs as well. Not like a ton. But yes, that is Hall & Oates, if that wasn't made clear. It's Hall & Oates and I'm a Buffoon, because I totally mixed up those group names. So I'm gonna blur those, set that to like add, I guess. Just kind of turn it down a whole lot. And then we'll do one more. Kind of don't want to start it like directly on top of all the other shapes is the thing. Even though it definitely would and should be on top of all these other shapes. Oh man, I just remember I'm gonna upload all these to YouTube now. So now my Hall & Oates Simon and Garfunkel mix-up is gonna live on forever. Oh. Unfortunate for me. Be nice in the YouTube comments weeks from now when this gets uploaded. Turn this down just to make sure I'm sort of staying in lines here. And then I'll turn it back up later. Oh yeah, like what's his name? Matt Damon. Is that who it is? I'm like second guessing every name that comes to mind now is what's happening. That's why I'm asking for confirmation. Cause I don't want to get canceled on Twitter by Yin Yang. Out here gonna cancel me. It's true. Yin's clout is dangerous. Stretch time. Probably have like a good 50 or 60% left, but no, Micah, it is not a new one. I just drew him yesterday. That was like the 4th or 5th time, I think. I'm not sure. But I've drawn him before, is the point. Yeah. Sure. Oh, you know what? Let me do this, actually. Probably don't need to do this, but I'm doing it for the sake of clarity. You can see that a sleeve sort of ends there. I need to do something similar for up here as well. That's not exactly where that seam is, but where I drew it initially was kind of not in the right spot, so. Yeah, it does sort of have some Terraria vibes. Oh, I just realized it's not doing the thing where it shows what the song is. Oh no, what a fool I've been. There we go. There's always something that I forget to check when the stream begins. I'm gonna put some of that same darkness here. This would be similarly dark. Oh. Chill Hop is pretty cool about like how they want you to credit their artists and stuff. Like you don't really need to have the song that's currently playing displayed anywhere, but as a person who makes things, when you make it easier for people to find your work as an artist, people appreciate it a little more. So I do like to try and include that on the stream. Because I know if I made the song, I would be like, why don't you tell anybody I made the song? Kind of thing. He said sleeves on all of Tank's tank tops. No. That's too evil, even for him. Whoa. Okay, I think that's all I want to do for that. Otherwise I'm gonna end up like way overdoing it. So I'm gonna turn that off for right now. Let's give him, I'm feeling orange. No. I lied, not orange. Well, not that orange. Let's try this. Okay. That is also similarly not going to work. This, maybe? That might work. We shall try this color. I don't really need to worry about this, but I'm going to anyway. Because that's how I roll. Good vibe songs should always be credited. I agree. Chill Hop is kind of like lenient about that, which is surprising to me. You just kind of have to have like a link on your page that's like, here's where the music lives. Which is nice for creators, I guess. Like, who want to use the music. I need... Let's try this. This might work. This could maybe work. But yeah, I imagine that the artists are compensated in a decent way. They seem to be popular enough around the internet. Any of those like lo-fi beats YouTube channels are probably from the chill hop folks. Make these the same color as the shirt because fashion. He looks a little strange without his like white hair. Oh no. Which is why I think I'm like having a hard time figuring out how I want this to look. Because this color that I'm using right here would be the color he has on his head. Because it's all in shadow, you can't see it. So instead of having like lighter colors up there, it's all darker. Makes it seem extra strange. Okay. That's really all I need for him. I'm still gonna put a little redness on these joints though. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this. Nope. Do this. Wait. This color instead. This to darken and turn it like way down. That minty hair. It's true. And then this whole zone is like kinda in the light a little. Not there though. Yeah. That's fine. Good enough. Okay, so now we need some background things. Cecil's hair is how it feels to chew 5 gum. It's pretty impressive. This to add, I guess. I need to be a little less reckless with my clouds, but sometimes I'm just not at all really paying attention. Clouds are great because you can sort of help to frame your subject a little with them. fine. Like Bob Ross and his trees. Yeah, same idea. Check your eyelids for leaks. Oh wait, no. I just realized what you said about the about the clouds. I don't know if they're that unique and special, but this is just how I draw them. They're fluffy and big. Because I usually just sort of use them as like more as like an element and not necessarily as a accurate depiction of clouds most of the time. Sometimes they're pretty accurate, but good night, yin yang. May your eyelids be not leaky, I guess. I've never heard that expression before. Very interesting. Okay, so I don't need those to be that dark. That's probably cool. Put all those together. And what I think I will do is I need a, what's that color I had for this? Something like that. These are the stairs, okay. So I will do like this. What is this? Oh, is that just the lines? It doesn't matter. Lighter color is not terrible. Is alpha locked? It is. That's why nothing happened. This one, I think. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, it probably needs to be this color instead. Since this is the color I'm using for the lighting everywhere else. Thought it was common. I understand. It might very well be. I'm just not knowledgeable about things, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna add a little bit of like a glow here because A, the light is kind of hitting him from behind, and B, it'll help to darken up the other dark spots, I guess. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for these walls. I guess I could just make them white. I'll do Cecil's minty hair color, I guess. See how that kind of goes. That's not bad. Now do I want to do the same thing for the stairs? The stairs, I think, are fine where they're at. I think I'm gonna leave those the way that they are. There's like some other shadows happening behind him. And I'm not sure if including that in this will confuse things a little bit more, but it's more like maybe I'll do this on a separate layer just to see. But it's kind of like here. Kind of comes up to here. I don't know. Oops. I don't know about this one. Maybe I'll turn this down. Let's just sort of follow same perspective. The sides of the stairs. I guess. Probably go here, come up here. I think not having a full darkness probably going to be helpful to me with this, because otherwise I would lose a lot of the silhouette situation. That seems a little better. Overlap with this boy. That's behind him. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. That's probably fine. Okay, so now for the slightly tricky part. That's an overlay, I guess. Come in here. Where are these things? another one here. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, that seems better. Just to, sometimes I like to do this when I'm not sure if what I just did is actually affecting the thing I'm trying to have happen. But yeah, that definitely looks like it's doing some stuff, which is nice. So we need another of these, like here. That'll give us that sort of glow from behind look that we were after. And I think what I will do is also sort of come in this way. Sort of darken these shapes a little more. This part might be overkill, like I don't know that I need to do this, but just trying it to see how it kind of goes. Okay. Isn't doing a ton, but that's fine. I don't really want it to. Yeah, good enough, I guess. Okay, so we'll group those together and bring everything else together. Something about this still seems a little bit off, but I can't figure it out right now. I'm just gonna kind of roll with it. I'm sure I will figure it out later and be like, oh, that's what it was. What a fool I was. Let's go with soft light, I guess. And one for color. Let's go with try this one and see. It looks like a little bit warmer. It feels too dark, actually. So what I'll do now, stretch time. What I was going to say is now I will grab one of those layers. Maybe that. Feels a little bit better than this. Yeah. Maybe turn that down a little. Turn that down a little. Turn that up a little. Yeah, that seems fine. Gradient maps are a mystery to me. Sometimes you just put them somewhere and they seem to work okay. Magical. So I will put my name over here, I guess. And that'll be where that lives. That to like multiply and then turn it down some. It needs to be like legible, but not like distracting. And I guess that's probably fine. I am going to, where is it? This, no, this, one of these things. Here. Yeah. I'll turn this down a little bit more. Actually, oh boy, that was almost bad. Okay. I just don't want this leg to be as prominently lit as it is. It looks like it kind of barely did anything, but it's fine. We've come too far and I don't really feel like changing it. Okay, so that'll be it for this one, I guess. Come in here. Bring it all the way. Oh, I deleted too many things. Just want the 1 pixel. Yeah, and there we go. That'll be it for this boy. You did us an ominous one today. That's right, Micah. So I'm gonna put on this replay while I ramble for a little while. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you all had a good time. I hope everyone's week is going super well. And stuff and junk. Let's see. Who can I raid? Let's raid. Well, let's raid Marshmallow. Yeah. Wait, which one? Magical Familiar? Oh, I don't know. That might take a while for me to think about. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Marshmallows. Because he was in here. Most recently that I can remember. And they're playing a game that isn't super story based from what I can tell. I think they're just kind of hanging out. The energy is a lot higher over there though, just so you guys know. Most of the time anyways. So that'll be it for me this time. As always, if you want to see these finished drawings, you can find them on Twitter and Instagram. And soon-ish, I will start uploading these past streams to YouTube. So if you missed stuff or just want to watch it later, you can. Next time I stream is probably going to be Monday. Maybe I'll come in over the weekend and play a game if I'm not super tired, but I feel like I say that every time. But yeah, so until the next time, everyone have a wonderful week. Go out and do something nice for someone. And, be kind. Love your neighbor and stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah. Oh wait, there's like a countdown. Oh no. I had an almost perfect sign off. And then there was a countdown. Now I'm ruining it by talking some more. Okay, goodbye everybody.